Hey everyone, and welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. This is part 3 of the Dinosaur Integration Network campaign, and we're picking up right where we left off, and it looks like we need to construct a flying reptile nesting area. Let's see, what size nesting area do the Kaiuajara need? Requires medium nest. There it is. Still learning where some of these buttons are. Let's see, maybe over here? Obstructed by aviary dome. Maybe that's the wrong nest then. Oh, okay. Yeah, you have to research the flying reptile nest. It's a different thing. Got it, got it. Just enough points to research that. While that's researching, there were a couple of helpful comments. Thank you all for commenting. Someone reminded me to build maintenance posts, which is good, because in this game, I guess stuff just degrades over time. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, which is kind of interesting. Well, it looks like we're covered for now. Yeah, it looks like we're okay for now, but we're right on the fringes of that. And then someone asked when we unlock Pyroraptor and Therizinosaurus. Yikes, okay, here we go. Well, I don't see either of those even on the screen at the moment. Oh, wait, never mind. Therizinosaurus. It looks like we need to reach the China map to get Therizinosaurus, which makes sense. That's where that dinosaur's remains have been found. Do I see Pyroraptor? These pictures are so small. Tiny carnivores. Small carnivores. Here we go. We unlock Pyroraptor once we've progressed through the Katsuyama, Japan map. So there we go. We need to get to China for Therizinosaurus and Japan for Pyroraptor. Let's take a moment to check our amenities. A little minor gripe, I don't really like how when you hover over this, it covers up the color. It makes it kind of tricky to know what you're picking. I'm sure that they can fix that. Oh look, the people will actually go under the... So this was a blueprint that we put down and people will actually show up by it. That's cool. On a different note, I wanted to apologize. I noticed after the fact that my voice volume was basically unhearable in the first two episodes. I mean, you could hear it, but it was very, very quiet. So I think I fixed it, and I apologize for that. I'm kind of bummed out that the first two episodes, the voice volume was not doing so hot, but...
The site is getting more impressive by the day, but increasing diversity within our population would provide both scientific and entertainment value. That should be our next target.
I've been reaching out to potential clients and have now had all the responses I wanted. The news is, well, I think you'll be as pleased and pleasantly surprised as I am. But let's talk about this with a map in front of us.
Oh, okay. We're just moving on over. Branch
East
out.
Asia. Vast, mysterious, and beautiful. And, of course, bed of so much discovery and history and progress. But you know, it's a complex, chaotic world out there. And now, that global complexity, that intercontinental chaos, will have another fascinating variable to it. You. What could possibly go wrong?
Certainly nothing that we can't handle, I'm sure. But allow me to give a proper briefing on these incredible opportunities. In Indonesia, there are rumors of disease in local dinosaur populations. We are tasked with developing a facility to monitor and handle any outbreaks. A conservation-minded client in China has asked for our help in creating a spacious sanctuary for prehistoric giants. And there is a theme park in Japan that has fallen to ruin. We will need to put it back in working order and make it the success it was always meant to be. All three of these sites are significant, both in the importance of the work and in their benefit to our global reputation. These clients expect a lot of us. We best not disappoint.
Dang, okay. So, access new sites by earning a total of 15 stars, earning 50 rep with each sector, completing site objectives in East Asia. So I can go there now? Question mark? Well, and they let you pick? That's pretty cool. Well, shoot. Let's think about that a second. I wanted to see if... Okay, so Geosternbergia is who they want. Well, I guess they technically just want the genome to go up. While we're here and we actually have like a somewhat functioning park, let's research some stuff. If I might skip ahead a little bit, just so that you don't have to watch the researching stuff, but I'll tell you all everything that I research once we're all done. Okay, so little update. I researched some kind of basic stuff. Let me show y'all real quick, just in case you're curious. So I researched this here, the flying reptiles, dig sites 2, which unlocks Pteranodon, Tropeognathus, and Geosternbergia. I sent out an expedition here to get some Pteranodon and Geosternbergia fossils. And I researched core upgrades and staff center. And in the meantime, we have some baby Kayuajara incubating in the nest. So we'll be able to see those shortly. It looks like in about 2 minutes. Alright, the baby Kayuajara should be hatching. Here we go. They're so tiny. Well, they all seem happy, so these must be pretty easy to look at them. Yeah, I said it in the previous episode. I was kind of underwhelmed when the final species, final new species was Kayuajara, but I have changed my mind. This is a really cool looking little flying
that our
reptile.
weather forecasts predict an incoming hurricane.
Incoming what? Hurricane in Nevada? Well, we have to stick around for the storm. Where do I even have an emergency shelter? I don't. That's... Oh wait, no, I do. These are all green. I just have to find it. I just have to, there it is. Open shelter. Everything just, the game is very similar, but at the same time have to relearn a lot of things. Alright, it looks like all the adult and the baby Kayuajara are still all happy, so.
Has been updated. The hurricane threat level has been raised.
I also did a little more research. I did the medium electric fences, extracted some Pteranodon DNA, and I think that was it. There might have been one other, like, kind of not super exciting, like, operational stuff that I researched. I did put down an MVU, so that because we're gonna want to get all these to 5 stars at some point, so we're gonna need the whole kit. And I also put down a hotel. Alright, so what's the hurricane? Is that like just mean, well, we're about to find out. Ooh, look at this over here. This is cool. That must be like the edge of the property or something. Let's head up to the control room. So the comfort's going down. Let's get rid of that nesting area. We don't want to have too many babies all at once. Agitated. Okay, so they're straight up like gonna start trying to break out, probably. Yeah, that one just tried to break out. The storm doesn't, like, seem that bad, though.
I'll fix up this damage, no problem.
I wonder, I bet there's a hotkey for, I bet there's a hotkey for the maintenance team, and I just don't know. Yeah, they're trying to break out. So I think the little red cloud means that they're, like, actually agitated. The Kayuajara don't seem to mind too much. So the Pteranodons must have a lower comfort threshold, or maybe they're affected by storms more. How much appeal is... So an adult Kayuajara is like 240. How much is a baby? Oh wow. So the babies are big on the appeal. That's interesting. How long is this storm gonna last? It's been a minute. I'm so used to finding the ranger team for my maintenance that I'm like... Oh. Okay, I thought one of them got away for a second. So yeah, what do they do? Do they just drive up to it and it's fixed, or?
This needs some work.
Okay. I'm not really sure how to tell, like, if the enclosure is damaged or not. But, I mean, that seems fine. Maybe structure damage works differently in this game. Or maybe I just am looking at the wrong stuff. Either way, we can reopen the pack.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any inconvenience experienced during our recent handling of anomalous events.
Fixing it up.
This guy's just sleeping over here. What's up with missing pasture? Okay, fine.
Ladies and gentlemen, the hurricane has now passed. Please resume your
There we
normal
go.
activity.
I know that looks lame, but right now we're not too worried about speed build stuff. Okay, well, let me save, and then we're gonna go to one of the other places. Den. Oh, where should we go though? So China, create a haven for prehistoric giants. Japan is ruined theme park where carnivores have escaped. And Indonesia is viral outbreaks. I'm gonna pick Indonesia for now. Reports of disease in wild dinosaur populations has a client worried, especially with a tourist hotspot nearby. They've enlisted DIN to help set up a facility that can both house dinosaurs and treat any outbreaks that arise. I also don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm just gonna say Indonesia. Hopefully I said that right at least.
This isn't the first archipelago that I've cautiously visited, but unlike Las Cinco Muertes, the 5 deaths, this place might just have a chance at preventing disaster instead of stoking the flames. You see, when you have an immune system that evolved millions of years ago, what you really need to look out for is disease. And if humans can't find a way to help manage that disease, well, it won't just be 5 deaths, let's say.
Very good, you're all here. Now, there are reports of disease in nearby dinosaur populations, and we need to prepare this site to contain any outbreaks. Let's crack on.
Miss Halford, Lily, you're joining us here?
Oh yes, I'm here to help. The proximity to a tourist hotspot worried me, so I offered my services to the client pro bono.
Tourist hotspot? Dinosaurs are already susceptible to modern viruses. If those viruses mutated and grew more transmissible, we really better get started.
Okie dokie, so... Ooh, okay, they're gonna want... So it looks like we're gonna have a bunch of sick dinosaurs and need to research some genetic stuff. Regular dinosaur deliveries, frequent disease outbreaks. Use the pause menu and navigate to help. Got it.
As you can see, the site already has a power station in place, but that power isn't going where it needs to.
Oh, I love a power station, huh? Mainly because they're a whole lot cheaper in the long run than backup generators. Think of backup generators as a safety net. If the power does go out, they'll kick in and keep disaster levels to a minimum, which is where disaster levels should stay. To actually spread the power around, you'll need to build some substations and connect them to the power station with my good friend, the pylon.
Oh, look at this. It's like I hear something. I don't know if that's supposed to be like a nature noise, but this is like part of the map, but it's outside of the buildable area. Anyway, I did research the power stuff, so okay, well, it's just gonna have me put it right here, so that's fine. Yep.
Our first animals are arriving shortly, and they'll need enclosures. They aren't showing any signs of disease yet, but we'll need to monitor them closely.
Imminent viral disaster aside, has anyone else noticed how spread out this place is? Isn't it a whole logistical nightmare, building across islands like this?
It's spread out, maybe, but the dinosaurs will actually feel really at home in this hot climate. In fact, dinosaurs around the world seem to be slowly migrating towards warmer climates in general. Finding out exactly why that is will be my next big project.
Psittacosaurus is on its way. We have 1 minute. I'm pretty sure those dudes are pretty tiny, so I'm not gonna make a particularly large enclosure. Eight Psittacosaurus. Transport the dinosaur. Place delivery zone. Put it back here. This is a very nice quality improvement to be able to do this instead of throwing down delivery zones all over the place. Okay. The tacos. Struthy is on its way. Alright, so we have one kind of smaller-ish exhibit. Let's make a... I like to have lots of room for Struthy so they can run around. Nice. So while the Struthies are on their way, let's take care of our tacos. water, ground fruit, and ground nut. Everything else seems okay. And this looks kind of like a nice little spot for some water. And then we need ground fruit and some ground nut. And they haven't quite discovered the water yet, so I think that should make the tacos happy. And if you're wondering why I'm calling them tacos, it's so they're called Psittacosaurus, but taco is in the middle of their name, so people like to call them tacos. Struthy, it's about time you showed up, Struthy. Delivery zone right here. So if you saw, there's a little pathway here, so I wanted to keep some room open. I have a feeling that we're going to need to hire some scientists. Oh yeah, I think that was the other thing I researched that I forgot to mention was a staff center. How are y'all? Is there not enough water? Or... I just don't think they've expanded their territory enough. I think that's enough water. Struthy is finally here.
It will be easier to monitor these animals if they're comfortable. That should be our next priority.
Hey, is nobody else getting an overbearing sense of deja vu? Of feeling like you're in the calm before some catastrophically chaotic storm? Is it just me? Well, you know, I suppose that's nothing new.
They need quite a bit of ground leaf to be happy. Alright, so combined scientist skill of 20. So, do we have scientists hired already? We do. Logistics specialist is probably pretty good, and altruistic salary is fine. We're probably going to need a good chunk of genetics and welfare if we're going to be hit with diseases. Yikes, none of these. This guy's got 2 and 2. That's probably... They've got a good amount in each. Generalist, yes. Anyone better than... Not really. That's good for now. Look at the cute little park that they
A disease
built
has been
here.
spotted in the park, and I'm afraid it's more infectious than usual. Dr. Baldera was right. It must have mutated.
Uh-oh. Dr. Dua, we'll need your team's help researching a cure. Lambert, how secure is this place?
No risk of it spreading beyond these islands. Finch, I have never seen you take charge like this before.
Well, I am not catching a dinosaur flu.
I am not doing that. So we need a paleomedical facility. I mean, I guess over here is fine for now. We can always move it later, I guess. Let's see. If I put a gate down and a ranger outpost, and I assign the MVU. Then we should be all good. But while that is one way to do it, we are going to drive ourselves over because it'll be more fun. As I immediately hit a tree. Okay, really? So those, I'm pretty sure if there's an individually placed plant like that, when you hit it, you just it just stops the car altogether, so it's kind of no fun. See, like, these are all plants that I put down with the brush, so let's see, aim mode is R.
We've completed our scan.
Rabies, nice. That's exactly what you want to see in your fledgling dinosaur park business. Okay, so they all the Struthies have rabies. I'm gonna let the autopilot take over so we can research medicine. Oh, is this the one where I need to, like, take a picture of it or something? Can escalate. Okay, start research, go to research. Take a photo of a dinosaur with rabies. Okay. These trees that literally stop you in your tracks are no fun. Alright, maybe I can just take a picture from here. Okay, that'll do. Let's see, okay. If we pick multiple people, the time to research is faster, so we will assign multiple scientists so that gets done faster. I do wish there was, like, a command or something where I could tell the MVU to wait here, because every time you leave it, it just kind of goes back to doing its thing, and we kind of want it to stay here. You can change the radio station. I wonder if it's, like, all copyright music, because I can't hear any of it, and they have the copyright turned off. Anyway,
That's the essence.
20 seconds until I can dart gun our rabies-infected Struthies. Maybe I should have let the MVU go check out the tacos. Maybe they're sick of something else.
Nicely done.
One Struthie cured. Oh my, these trees are...
Remember your training?
Doing great, doing great. Nice.
That's it there.
Alright, let's head on over. It looks like the tacos did also have rabies. Try to not hit and run Stroothy.
Great work, but disease is still burning through wild populations. More unwell dinosaurs are inbound, so let's get ready to treat them.
Out of the contaminated frying pan into the disease-ridden fire, huh? All right then, get to it, everyone. You all know your places. Mine, for example, is way, way, way over there.
Chunkingosaurus is on its way. And they're diseased. Let's see, does... Oh look, he's doing a little snack. We could put Chunkingosaurus with the tacos. How much room do we have? Oh, we have a lot of room over here. Let's see, for now I'm gonna build an enclosure for each species, just because the idea of, like, I know they're sick, and I'm just gonna throw them in with the other dinosaurs seems kind of sus. Plus they're like intentionally giving me time, so it makes me think they want you to build an exhibit for each one. But we will see, that might not be necessary. Let's get some water here. And some... of that, and another gate. And another ranger post. Transport the dinosaur. Time to meet, or re-meet, Chunkingosaurus. What kind of fun... Okay, it has rabies, so... we already have that researched. Look at those little guys. What are they looking at, the helicopter? Not in profit. Yeah, because... Alright, now it's... I think it didn't recognize the ability to reach the dinosaurs because they were in the exit animation. So, let's see... pasture... water and ground fruit for the Chungkingo. Let's see, pasture.
Sabotage? But we need more dinosaurs here to help build a herd immunity. I really don't recommend delaying that.
And we won't. No doubt this is extinction now, hoping the disease returns while we're scrambling for power. The animals are at stake, so we won't let them win.
It takes real conviction to sabotage the people trying to help. But let's just focus on the crisis at hand for now. How bad is the power outage?
Nowhere near as bad as they want it to be. We can get the grid back online and work on increasing the dinosaur population at the same time.
Well, that's cool, but type of sabotage that reduces power output until a maintenance ATV is tasked. Electric fence is a type of sabotage. Lower security rating, maintenance ATV. Gate failure. Yeah, I saw the gates, and the dinosaurs like immediately make a beeline to exit when the gates are open, it looks like. Alright, so power's shutting down all over the park, John. Do I not even have a maintenance facility on this island? That's a yikes. I'm pretty sure I don't see one in here. Well, I guess we're gonna put it here. And I'm gonna have to connect the path all the way out here. And then we're gonna have to put a pylon. So I'm a little picky with where I put the power pylons. I try to make them look at least somewhat nice-ish. Requires power. Needs maintenance. So can I guess I need to take direct control of this then. Ooh, you can take pictures on the ATV. Nice. So I guess I need to reset power.
I can get it working.
Yep, reboot power station manually. Is that all I need to do? Oh, look this. That was on fire. Probably because I didn't have a maintenance outpost built.
I got it.
How long does the power reboot take? Okay, there it is, 25 seconds. Well, meanwhile, I should put down some maintenance outposts. Yeah. Boom. Oh no, it's AI voice guy.
Modern disease. These creatures are not built for this time.
Starting patrol.
AI can't tell me to not make dinosaurs in my dinosaur parks. Thank you very much. Alright, so we've got one Chunkingosaurus and a couple of Struthies. Dang, did they like... Who was in that helicopter? The computer is really good at hitting the trank shots.
En route to collect the asset. Asset requiring collection.
Where's our... There they are. Little Chunkingo. Probably the cutest of the stegosaurs. Oh, anyway. Oh, Homalocephaly is next. Alright, we need to go get the genome, and then I guess we should probably start generating a profit, maybe. It's probably a good idea. Do I not have an expedition center either? Yikes. Let's just put this over here, because we're kind of running out of room back there anyway. Boom. Where's Homalocephaly? I'm pretty sure, well, in Operation Genesis, it was in the Flaming Cliffs. So... I guess we have to research... Homalocephaly. There it is. We need... There we go. Or actually, we'll just... Oh, never mind. Alright, so that'll be done shortly. Alright, so I need to assign some ranger teams to do these comfort checks, otherwise these big red binoculars are gonna be staring me in the face. And let's see, do any of y'all want Homalocephaly as a neighbor? Do any of them like living with Homalocephaly? I feel like Taco and Homalocephaly would be a cute exhibit together. What do they like to eat? Wow, it doesn't even... It won't even tell me because... because the status check hasn't been done. Where are you going? Alright, now we can send out a dig team to the Nemect, I'm probably saying that wrong, the Nemect formation. Send our logistics specialist, and while he's doing that, let's do some other research. Small power station output. We don't have enough points for that. What about guests? I also researched medium amenities, so that's another thing that I did. Wide path. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Alright, so while that's cooking, we need to actually like make this a park that guests can see the dinosaurs. So let's see, viewing gallery. We're in Indonesia, so I'm just gonna stick with the DIN viewing galleries for right now. Boom. And attractions, viewing platform. There we go. And attractions. Another viewing gallery out here would be fabulous. I like how snappy the buildings are. Boom. Boom. And then we need... There's not that... Let's just go with small amenities for now. I'm not sure what to, like, I like this little area. That'll be where I put the restroom and the, I'll put the restroom and the shelter over there. Small shopping. Small food. Small drink. And shelter. And restroom.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now...
Really? That's outside of the radius? That's annoying, but whatever. Can I just scoot this like a teeny bit this way?
Attention personnel. We have detected power outages across the site. Available personnel, please respond.
Alright, that works, but you do need to put the pylon back. There we go. Oh, that's not path connected yet. Very nice. Okay, so I think maybe we're actually generating some profit. Not a lot yet. The dig team is going to be back in 20 seconds, so let's optimize one of these real quick. We have general and nature guests primarily, so let's grab some ice cream. And jukebox. And there, sure, that'll work. I admittedly don't like how it's hard to like optimize or know which one you're looking at. Then maybe maybe I'm just missing something. Fossil extraction. And let's see, can we send that dude? Do we need to send him back out? Yeah. Ding ding. Fossilized teeth with some statues and some couches There we go. And, oh, I would have loved to keep it on coffee, but we don't have any thrill seeker adventure guests. So, milkshakes, jukebox, booth seating. Okay, so we're basically just working on getting homalocephaly for now. I think that the only thing that I don't have down right now is a hotel. I think everything else is fine. I guess we could put another restroom out there. Is there enough people here to need a hotel yet, though? We're probably going to have to put a monorail or some sort of transportation. Yeah, there's these security things that we haven't really had to use yet, so I'm curious when that's going to pop up. Oh, okay, I don't have, that's an oopsie. I don't have one of those things in the maintenance radius. I see. So fences are fine, but like actual buildings need to be... I know they told us that like first thing in the game, but I wasn't paying amazingly close attention, to be honest. Where did I put our maintenance dudes? They're over here. Maintenance team 2, add task, boop, and boop. I don't think I even have a dinosaur hatchery. I'm gonna wait till we get, well, we have a bunch of other fossils, don't we? I can extract these. Oh, that's Gallimimus. Well, that'll be good. That'll be enough to incubate some homalocephalies. I mean, we can put the hatchery out here. It's kind of far away, but oh well. Okay, we're gonna have to get rid of the delivery zone, but that's fine. There we go. Ooh, we're gonna pick the Jurassic Park design. The blueprint is blue, and yet it won't. Come on, I know you can do it. Fine. Is there anywhere else? There's just so much stuff over here. Maybe the other one? Okay, the other one fits fine. That's... Sure. You win. Jurassic World designed hatchery. Okay. So, alright, let's speed up so we can get a little more homalocephaly genome, and then we can decide if we're going to put it with Chunkingosaurus or the Psittacosaurus. I guess Struthi would be fine too, but... Oh. Alright, never mind. I misread that. I thought we were gonna get to 70. Alright, let's just extract these real quick. Let's see. I guess while that's going on, should I just send this guy out again? Back to the Nemect formation with you. Alright, we got 3 minutes for that to come back. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip forward to that. See y'all in a moment. Okay, so Homalocephaly is over 70%. Let's go ahead and look at this little guy. So, they like ground leaf and ground fiber, which I'm pretty sure neither of these dudes like. Didn't Chunkingosaurus want ground fruit or something? Yeah, ground fruit, and that exhibit's already like barely big enough for them. Huh. So maybe we'll put them in with Struthy. Because it was ground leaf and ground fiber, right? And Struthy likes ground leaf. So let's see. Ground fiber. Alright, so I put some ground fiber in there. Let's see if Struthy is still okay with that. Oop, there's a... Okay, they're still happy. There was like a weird... I don't know if y'all saw that. There was like a little blue line that was stuck on my cursor, but it went away. Anyway, Homalocephaly... And... modify the genome. They look pretty much the same. Can we pick... Let's do the cool blue color, though. The blue and the yellow, because we're in like a tropical area. Ooh, I like that one. Can we do... I kind of think yellow looks better than the red. Okay, we're gonna stick with that. We need... Yep.
Commencing synthesis procedure.
While I'm thinking about it, I think we discovered that we could maybe use a restroom out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, our restroom is now open to use for whenever nature calls.
These 2 people just come with the restroom, apparently, or these 4 people just come with the restroom.
Synthesis procedure.
Alright, so I don't want to have a ton of them because I don't want them to overrun the Struthy exhibit. Let's have like 5. And then we'll do 1 male. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Homalocephaly is ready. Let's, we're going to release...
This sanctuary is up and running, and it managed disease outbreaks with wonderful efficiency. With that, I feel more than confident passing this site completely into your hands.
So our crisis manager is leaving? And we're sure that's wise? I mean, when exactly are we not in crisis?
We have managed perfectly well before, and we will manage again. That is to say, thank you for your help, Lily.
My pleasure. This job has shaken me somewhat, though. Disease being common in the wild is bad enough, but disease where tourists flock to? One turn of bad luck, and we'd have a global disaster on our hands.
You could stay, of course. But I hear you. I also hear that our guests were pretty shaken too. And they're the ones paying our bills. Well, let's focus on their comfort next.
Alright, once we have Homalocephaly come on out, we'll probably call it for this episode. So alright, y'all. Thank you very much for watching. We'll continue on soon. I'll see ya in the next one.